Hi Cancer, I'm Lindsay from Scream Queen Bee Tarot and welcome to your monthly reading for June 2009. We are pulling some cards from the Mystic Mondays deck here, kind of get a story of what's showing up for you today. Wonderful. I'm not going to take that one. That was a mistake. So why I say wonderful is a few days ago I pulled cards for the overall month of June. And it was the Nine of Pentacles, and that is what you have received. So I have a link below. I would definitely suggest you to read what that was all about for you, because that's affirmation to me. I just messed all the cards all over the place. Affirmation that you need to hear that more than anybody else. I'm back. We're also pulling a Romance Angels card and a Wisdom Oracle to kind of get the overall sense of how all of that thematically is going to show up in your particular story. So with the Nine of Pentacles, abundance, really embracing kind of some financial gain for yourself, knowing your worth, being reminded of the capacity to expand, feeling really comfortable in your body, feeling more revitalization. Where I see this happening is, actually, this is interesting. I didn't think this was where it was going to go. There is a call to embrace forgiveness. And I think some of you are dealing with a difficult character in their feminine. So I'm not getting a sense that this is purely a romantic message for you. It can be. So really just pay attention to what I say and what comes up here. I'm feeling it's less romantic and more about family or co-workers, dynamics, that kind of thing, because I'm not quite getting the romance vibe, but you know better than I do your story. So Nine of Pentacles, again, really coming into your power, what you have to offer. You are also at a crossroads, so it's really moving into new territory, getting contemplative about where you want to go, where you want to take your energy creatively. So where this could be about work, this could be about projects, it can also be about your sexuality too, right? Because the wands are about that like fire energy. So where you put your magic. I think a lot of you could be starting new jobs, coming into a new territory, new location, new house, or just crossing a new threshold in your life. And that reminder of your abundance that you are provided for is going to be essential. Here is the difficult character. I don't sense this is you at all, but you are dealing with a Queen of Swords who, so this is a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or someone that acts like these following characteristics. They can be quite harsh. They can be very dominating in their communication style. They can be a see you next Tuesday, if you know what I'm saying. They have, because they live in their head more than their heart, and that's very different than you, they can be someone that you perceive as being very aggressive and unfair, and is like pointing out all the things that are wrong with you without any compassion. Now, what's interesting is your oracle card is mending and forgiveness. So, and you see how I see this between two little girls? That is why I don't have the feeling of romance here. Even if you're in a same-sex relationship, I think this is more about family ties. When you think of the threads, like they're literally creating their banner together. If we think of the banners of our flagships to war, our call to war, our protective flags, or our tartans. It's this is sisters, family, mother and daughter. This is something in your connective that you did either grow up with, or you have that connection of feeling like family, and it's, I think you're very different, and it's something that has been very painful, and maybe holding someone at a distance. I do feel like this is a lot of you are going to relate to the mother-daughter relationship just because that is the work that I've had to do. So that's what I see, that's what I speak of, and that could be why you're here. So I think a lot of that is going to be connected to the need to forgive in order to move on and move into a better relationship with each other, or just not to hold on to the pain of whatever has happened. I think a lot of you, because it's almost like if you outgrow your station in life, if you surpass what was offered to you, there is a sense of guilt or having to play small or kind of being noticed too much or attacked for your choices in your life, if that makes sense to you. And what I think is really important is that this person is your soulmate. Obviously, this is portrayed as a romantic connection. I'm not feeling that, but it is a way for you to be reminded that this person is very important. They are a spiritual teacher. The ways that they have failed you or harmed you are here to fortify you and not diminish who you are on this planet. And that's hard if you have come through someone that you don't have a good relationship with, if it is the mother-daughter experience, because that is my experience. And it takes a long time to even be prepared to heal and forgive. And sometimes it's just, I don't want to have any blockages of how I show up for people, or what kind of mother I would be, or what kind of partner I'm going to be. I don't want to stay connected to that, so I need to learn how to forgive and let go, even though I don't know how to do that yet. I think what's beautiful too, I don't know if any of you can see this on the card. Sorry, technical difficulties there. So what I wanted to show you guys is the two girls are both looking at the spirit here. Tilly. Oh my God. Yeah, that was a cattail. Just got in there. All kinds of technical difficulties. They're both looking towards the higher power. There is a higher purpose for this issue, this connection, this whatever's happening here. And so it's interesting. We see this again. This was, okay, there's tail. Stop. One more time. There is a disconnect between who you really are as people. Interesting how I hold it like this too, because I was looking at the sun and the qualities of the winter, right? Someone who's in perpetual winter, but it's like someone is wanting to be heard and wants your attention, and you're like, no, not ready. That is creating a lot of discord in your life. There's something here where it's like, even if I turn them around, you know, you're still not communicating properly. So I think there is something, there's a second stage of this relationship that needs to go through forgiveness, that needs to have a softening, an awareness of where each of you are coming from, and really unlatching from any victim consciousness or blame in order to fully feel that. It's how are you going to do it now that you know? Appreciate this person for what they have shown you about yourself and what they can do for you in the release of the story, I think is what you need to hear. And we've had so many interruptions, I'm gonna just like zap that off before we get like crazy no power or something like that. But I think that's what you all need to hear. If you have questions or if it didn't resonate, definitely check out your rising or moon sign. But those who need to know, now you know. And definitely check out the links below too, so we can just move through that and, you know, have more freedom to love. That's what we're all here for. So until next time.